Hi everyone, welcome to the Knox County Public Library and the Tutor Team. It's Mrs. Worland in 2nd, 3rd grade. You know what day it is. That's right, it is math day for you guys. Now, do you remember last week we were talking about money? We were learning what the coins look like, the values of the coins. Well, we're going to review that, and then I actually have some cutout pictures. And we're going to practice counting. Now, I know you may say by the end of today's session, Mrs. Worland, that was really easy. Well, hey, guess what? There's next week. So let's get started. So let's review our coins. Remember about the penny. Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper, brown, and worth 1 cent. And we said that the penny is always the easiest to recognize because obviously it's a different color. So front and back of the penny. Do you remember which president's on the penny? Abraham Lincoln. So we count pennies by ones. All right, here's our next one. That's our nickel. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. 5 cents. That's like counting by what? You got it. It's like counting by fives. Now, remember what we talked about last week with the nickel. The nickel, if you take your finger and you go around the edge, like the top, make the circle, trace that, it is smooth, and that will help you. It will stick in your mind. Nickel, thick, fat, smooth. Okay? So, get a good look. Okay, got that? It's a nickel and it's worth 5 cents. Thick, fat, smooth around the edges. All right, the dime. Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Now remember I talked about on the dime, if you put your finger and you run around the dime, it has that rough feeling, like rough edges, ridges around it. And if you take your fingernail, it'll make a sound, when you go around it. So remember the dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. And remember I said, on the back of the coins, it usually says, like this says 1 dime. The nickel says 5 cents. But if you're in school, you're not always, you may have pictures of the coins, and you just may have to recognize them too from the front face. So commit those faces to memory. Did you get coins out last week like we talked about? And ask someone to give you coins and you tell what coin it was and how much it was worth. Now, do you remember dimes are worth 10 cents, so we can count them. How? You're right, we count them by tens. Very good. Now, here's our last one. The quarter. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. Quarter, quarter, big and bold. You're worth 25, I am told. Okay, so the quarter, I told you to remember, he is the biggest coin that we're talking about right now. Yes, I know there's half dollars, but we're not to that yet. George Washington, that's your clue on the front, okay? George Washington. On the back, it'll say $quarter. Now, if a quarter is worth 25 cents, remember I said it's a different way to count. And it's just a pattern you're going to have to memorize. So 1 quarter is, right, 25 cents. 2 quarters, that's right, 50 cents. 3 quarters, okay, 75 cents. 4 quarters, that's right, $1. Okay. Another way, if you're not sure and you're struggling with counting quarters, here's a trick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1 quarter. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 2 quarters. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 3 quarters. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, or if we're talking money, it's $1, and that's 4 quarters. Okay? Quarters, you either count them by 25s, or a quarter is worth 5 nickels. That might be an easy way for you to remember that. Okay? So, let's get started. Do you feel ready? I think I might start out easy with you guys today. All right. So, look at what money we have. What coins are those? Well, you're right, they're all pennies. So, how many pennies are there? Right, there's 5. So 5 pennies is 5 cents. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, when you write the coin amount, 5 cents, make your 5, and a cent sign is a C with a line straight through it. Okay, a cent sign. Or you can write the number 5 and write the word cents, C-E-N-T-S. For me, if I'm doing it, it's going to be 5 with the cent sign. All right, are you ready for your next one? Here we go. Can you see those? What are they? You're right, those are nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 cents. Good job. Thick and fat. You remember that? I am so proud of you guys. Well, let's see what else we have here. Oh, I like this one. Let's do this one. What do you see? What's this? That's a dime, and we have 2 pennies. So, what do you think we should start counting with? The dime? Great choice. You always start with the biggest coin. It just makes it a lot easier. So how much? 10. Now this is just like counting by ones now. We have 10, 11, 12. That's right, 12 cents. Good job. I knew you guys could do this. So let's look at this one. What do you see? You see pennies, right? Copper brown. But what's this coin right here? Right, it's the nickel. You're going to count the pennies or the nickel first? The nickel, good choice. So we say 5, and then we just keep counting by ones. 6, 7, 8. 8 cents. Now I know you might be thinking, can't they put those in order? Well, guys, in real life, if you have change in your hand, it's not going to be in order. So you have to learn how to sort your coins and to count them in any order, okay? All right. Let's try this one. What do you see? That's right. Obviously, it's the pennies again. What else do you see? Good call. Thick and fat nickels. That's right. What are we counting first? The nickels. And how do we count nickels? Right, by fives. Good. 5, 10. Now what do we switch to? We're going to start counting by ones. 11, 12, 13, 14. So how much money do we have? You're right, 14 cents. All right, I'm going to let you do this one. And if you need to, put your pause button on, count it out. Ask yourself what coins you see. Okay, so we see pennies and nickels. What are we counting first? You're right, the nickels. So let's count them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's right. I start counting by ones after 25. 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 cents. I think you guys are getting the hang of this. All right, I'll throw this one in just for fun. What is it? That's right, they're the nickels. 2 nickels. 10 cents. Yeah, you're right. So 10 cents, 2 nickels is the same as what 1 coin? Did you say the dime? You're right. I will trade you 2 nickels for 1 dime. Same amount. Oh, you noticed something different? Well, what coin did they throw on here this time? Well, we know the pennies. What is that? That's right. It's the quarter. Now, how much is the quarter worth? 25 cents. You're right. And we count the quarter first. Good. You remember that. So we say 25, 26, 27. 27 cents. Oh, let's see what we have here. We have a lot we can count. Okay, here we go. I'll let you do it. Okay, you ready? So what coins did you see? Well, that's right. Little and thin. There's those dimes. I'm worth 10. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23 cents. Great job, friends. All right. Let's keep going along here. What if I did this? Could you do it? I bet you could. First of all, let's look together. What coins do you see? Okay, you're going the thick and fat nickel, good call, and 2 dimes. Now, what should we start counting with? Dimes, right. So let's count our dimes, and we count them by what? Right, we count them by tens. 10, 20. Now, a nickel is worth how much? 5 cents. So now we're going to count by 5. So we say 10, 20, 25. Good job. It's a little bit of a transition, but I'm confident you guys can do it. All right, let's look at this one. What do we see? That's right, you see a dime and a nickel. And which do we count first? I would count the dime first, so we say 10. 10, and we're going to add how much more? 5 more cents, that's right. So 10, 15, very good, 15 cents. Now, what if I showed you this one? Yeah, there's different coins there, you're right. What do you see? Well, obviously we see our pennies, we see our dime, and we see a nickel. Now, where are we starting? The dime. 10. Now we're going to add 5 more, so we're at 10 and 5. 15. Now we just start counting by ones. 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 cents. Let's try this one. First of all, tell me what you see. What do you see? That's right. We see a dime, a nickel, and 2 pennies. So where are we starting? Dime. That's right. 10. And 5 more make 15. 1 more is 16. 1 more is 17. 17 cents. Good job. What if I would see this? What do you think? Okay, I see 2 dimes, a nickel, and 3 pennies. All right, so here we go. What are we starting with? That's right, we're starting with the dimes. Oops, I almost got you guys in trouble there. Here we go. 10, 20. Now I have 20, and 5 more make 25, 26. Good job. 27, 28. 28 cents. Now, I will tell you guys, to practice counting dimes and nickels together. Ask somebody to sit down with you. And what I usually do is I tell my class, all right, we're going to start counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, and then I'll say, stop. Now, what did we stop with? 30. Now, keep counting by fives. 35, 40, 45, 50, and then I'll stop them. Okay? That's how you can practice counting dimes and nickels together. So you could say, all right, somebody, tell me to start counting by tens and stop me, and then make me skip counting by fives. So we could go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Stop. Now let's start counting by fives. 65, 70, 75, 80. And then they can stop you again and say, okay, now start counting by ones. 81, 82, 83, 84. And that is just simple practice you can do at home. You don't even have to use the coins just to practice that skip counting and get that in your mind, okay? Now, you can go ahead and you can actually get coins out and start practicing, because next week we're going to start combinations with quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, okay? And eventually I'm hoping to add in like ones and five, yeah, actual dollar bills, okay? So I hope you learned something this week. Remember, keep practicing that money, keep skip counting, because that's going to make you better at it. So remember, go to Facebook. Go to the Knox County Public Library's Facebook page. You can find the Tutor Team on there, and they provide the hyperlink. So just click, and then you can always go back and watch these videos to refresh your memory. So this is Mrs. Worland saying thanks for joining me, and have a great day, and be kind.